All right, today we're doing something fun. We are going to deconstruct greatness. We're breaking down what makes those incredible NBA highlights, the ones that stick with you forever, what makes them tick. So, let's get right into it.
Yeah, it always starts with a sound like that, doesn't it? That raw, totally unfiltered shock from an announcer who just witnessed the impossible. That's the feeling we're chasing here. That exact moment of pure, beautiful disbelief. So what is it? What's the secret sauce that takes a regular basket and turns it into a story people tell for decades? Is it just skill? Is it luck? Or is it all about that insane, heart-pounding pressure? Well, it's a little bit of everything, and we're gonna break down exactly how. Let's kick things off with maybe the most dramatic ingredient of all, time. Because when that clock becomes the last defender on the court, that's where legends are born. A clutch play is so much more than just a shot. It's like a battle against inevitability itself. Just think about it. The entire game, all 48 minutes, boils down to one player, one ball, and a few tenths of a second standing between winning and losing. The pressure is just crushing, and your execution has to be absolutely 100% perfect. And these moments, they come in so many different flavors. You've got the pure, desperate hope of a half-court heave, like Peyton Pritchard just launching one. Then you have the ice-cold, calculated series winner, like Dame Lillard waving goodbye to an entire franchise. Or the beautiful skill of a Luka Doncic step-back dagger. Every single one is its own little masterpiece of nerve and timing.
And context. Context is what makes these moments truly legendary. Look at this. Damian Lillard didn't just hit a series winner. He did it after dropping a 50-piece on their heads. It wasn't just a shot, it was the ultimate exclamation point on an all-time performance.
And that's the payoff, right? The explosion, the sound, the emotion when the ball rips through the net, that incredible call for that Steph Curry shot from way downtown. It's just the perfect soundtrack for a moment where time itself got beat.
Okay, so we've seen players beat the clock, but what about the ones who look like they're beating gravity itself? Now we're going to shift from the pressure of time to the sheer defiance of physics. This is all about raw, explosive athleticism.
A power play is never, ever just about 2 points. It's a statement. It's one player imposing their physical will on another, and it doing so, sending a literal shockwave through the entire arena. And the ways they express this power are just incredible. You've got the classic poster dunk, where someone like Andrew Wiggins makes an opponent a permanent part of his highlight reel. Or the unbelievable audacity of Anthony Edwards throwing himself an alley-oop off the backboard. Then there's the aerial assault, where Jaylen Brown just seems to climb an invisible ladder right over the defense.
This quote right here just captures it perfectly. Sometimes athleticism isn't a planned-out thing, it's just improvised. It's a moment of pure instinct, where a player does something so creative, so powerful, that even the people paid to describe it are left completely speechless.
All right, so we've gone from brute force, now let's pivot to pure finesse. This section is all about the players who win with their minds and their handles. These are the magicians of the hardwood. See, this category isn't about jumping higher or being stronger. This is about playing basketball like a chess match. It's the art of using crossovers, fakes, and hesitations to completely manipulate a defender to create an opening where a second ago none existed.
Let's just look at two classic tools of the trade here. The crossover, well, that's basically a lie you tell with the basketball. You fake one way just to get the defender off balance, put them in the blender to create maybe an inch of space for a shot. The spin move, that's more like a magic trick. You're there 1 second and then you just vanish behind them, putting them in the spin cycle while you head to the rim. Two different moves, both all about deception.
And when a true master like Steph Curry does it, the result is just beautiful to watch, but for the defender, it's absolutely devastating. They're just left stranded on an island, totally isolated, completely fooled. That, right there, is the art of deception.
Okay, for our last category, we're going to celebrate the players who create the highlights for other people. This is all about court vision, anticipation, and the selfless genius of a perfect pass.
A great assist is so much more than just passing a ball. It's basically about seeing the future. It's a player like Nikola Jokic processing the movements of all 9 other players on the court and then delivering the ball to the one spot his teammate will be, sometimes before his teammate even knows he's going there. It's just a different level of thinking.
And the creativity here is just, it's completely off the charts. You've got the flair of the no-look pass, the playground style of nutmegging a defender with a pass, or the sheer basketball IQ it takes to use the backboard to set up a teammate. Each one is a totally different kind of genius. And that's why this is so important. A truly great pass is a rare piece of art. It's a moment of shared brilliance that can be just as exciting, sometimes even more exciting, than the dunk or shot it leads to. It is the ultimate team play.
So, let's bring it all home. We've looked at these 4 different elements, but the truly great highlights, they often combine a few of them.
So there you have it. Pressure, power, skill, and vision. Think of these as the primary colors of basketball greatness. Any one of them can create a masterpiece, but the truly legendary, all-time moments, they mix them together. A skillful crossover, leading to a powerful dunk, all under the insane pressure of the final seconds. That is the anatomy of a perfect highlight.
And really, it all boils down to this phrase you hear all the time. It isn't just a catchphrase, it's a statement. It's a declaration of love for the game, when it's at its most pure, its most exciting, and its most human. It's just a celebration of those moments that remind us all why we watch this sport.
And so, we'll leave you with this question to think about. Why do these plays really stick with us? Maybe it's because in these little flashes of brilliance, against the clock, against gravity, against all the odds, we get to see a reflection of human potential at its absolute breathtaking peak. Thanks for tuning in.